squeaky. Transition skills are mostly still there. I'll probably lose it next sesh. I've been trying to do that one for ages, but I can't. Not yet. Gonna keep trying. It feels like a lot of things are gonna change in my life. I don't know why, but I'm getting the feeling. Like, you know, there's a feeling where like the era is gonna change in your life. You kind of get a vibe for it. Maybe that's only me, but I hope the era changes into a good one. It's like I'm scared of things changing, but I also need them to change so that I grow. It's a weird feeling. I've always been like hesitant to change, probably because like being a brown kid, they always make you, like, you only unlock privileges at a certain level, and it just feels like I've not unlocked that many levels. I always felt like I was a bit sheltered, you know what I mean? So I feel freedom in this third space, which is a skate park. Any sheltered kids, shout out. Maybe that's why I'm so afraid of change, is because I'm a sheltered child. But we gotta do it. We gotta grow into the best version of ourselves. My mom started a new job. I got more responsibilities now because I gotta like fill in where she's not there. And that's just a small change. But I feel like it's gonna cause a domino effect and more things will change. I'm not sure, but I get this vibe, you know? Being sheltered is like hard because you're like, you feel like you're scared of things that normal people wouldn't be scared of, or people who weren't sheltered. So I'm trying to get out of that mindset, that comfortable mindset. It's hard, but we're getting there. Let's continue skating. Sorry if I'm like snotting it up. It's like the weather's changing and it's like, it's making me sneeze, bro. Making me sneeze. Okay, let's go. Skate. Whoa! What? That was it. Yeah! Nah, you can't do it. Not today. Pretty good sesh overall, I must say. Considering I haven't been to the skate park in like a month and a half. Pretty good. I got a lot of things I didn't think I was gonna get. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a pretty epic skate sesh. Which I kinda expected, but I also didn't expect. Like, I didn't expect to be like that much, but I expected to do decently, because what tends to happen to me is if I don't skate for a while and then I go to the skate park or I skate again, I do really good. But then the couple sessions after that one, that really good one, there's a bunch of like mediocre ones, kind of losing stuff, kind of bad. But then once I get out of that funk and I get back in the groove, then everything comes back and then I'm like back to how I usually am. I don't know why it works that way. That's just how it works, for me at least. I hope today marks the beginning of many skate park sessions this spring and summer. So yeah, we might be going to some new ones really soon, so stay tuned. Let's go. I was yapping at the skate park. What was I talking? Yeah, I was talking about being a sheltered kid. And so I've still been thinking about that low-key. And one thing that I notice is in America, it seems like when you wake up and hit a certain age, they kind of let you out and you can kind of do whatever you want. Obviously, that's a generalization, but like when you hit a certain age, you kind of have privileges, sort of. But if you're Daisy, living in a Daisy household, you don't unlock stuff based on age, you unlock stuff based on proving yourself, per se, which sort of makes sense, like when you think about it. In theory, it makes sense, oh, if I prove myself, they'll let me do X thing. But if you're me, who's traveled and lived in different places my whole life, I didn't really get adequate opportunities to prove myself, quote unquote, so therefore I didn't really unlock that many privileges by the right ages that you would supposed to unlock those privileges. Like, not only with that, but also just not being given opportunities by my parents to like prove myself, then it's like you remain kind of in a childish state for like a longer period of time, or I have remained in a more childish state for a longer period of time than usual because I haven't unlocked certain privileges. And so I have like this mindset of how things are, and I have like this comfort zone. So when I do something small or something major happens, I kind of like, depends on the thing though, but sometimes I get kind of panicky, like, oh my god, this thing is changing, oh my god. Even if it's a good thing, like when I first started getting popular on Instagram, that was something I wanted, but like I had some kind of like weird anxiety for like 2 weeks until like I kind of got used to it. But because I'm in like this childish still mindset, I need to like get out of it and like start unlocking the levels that I didn't unlock yet to like just level up and become a proper adult. I don't know if you've heard of this, but that's more like how it is in a Brown household. I don't know if any other people can relate to this. I'm just yapping about what I was thinking at the skate park. It feels like things are gonna change soon, and I have to like be ready for that and not just like panic and like just know that all these changes are happening for the better. Even if they're a bad change, if they're a good change, it all is gonna serve to make me the best, coolest version of me. So I need to like accept that and be okay with that. So yeah, that's kind of the result of being sheltered. Yeah, being sheltered does have like its benefits, quote unquote, but like it makes you just comfortable with the same. And life is not the same. You're supposed to grow and level up and stuff. And so I need to get comfortable with that idea. And I need to just continue becoming better and just being a bigger person. I don't know, something like that. But so I'm trying to like provide myself with new experiences, but also just take every opportunity I can to like prove myself and level up and see how I can grow. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this yap session and skate vlog. Please subscribe if you're into that sort of stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.